day 358. So I'm getting close to doing this for about a year now. And I've done fairly well. I've averaged about 2 to 2.5 pounds per week lost. And I have been doing okay for the recent period. But I feel like I'm kind of in this problem of I go on a vacation and then I come back and I fast to kind of recover. And then I go on vacation and I do it again, right? Or I fast ahead of time. I do this like pre fasting just to go on vacation. And then I come back and I do more fasting. And what it feels more like is a diet plan rather than a sustainable lifestyle. And while I see fasting being a part of my healthy life, I don't see it being as big of a part as it is today. Right now it is 50-50 in my life when I'm not on vacation. And that's the big thing, right? So it's 50-50, but then I go on a vacation trip and then I have to do more fasting to make that kind of 50-50 split. And, I am losing weight and I still do have, weight loss goals, particularly that, healthy wage that I have now moved back to July, which is July 5th. But that's 30 pounds. I mean, that seems like a fairly easy goal between now and then, compared to what I've done so far this past year. And I want to start focusing more on, what I want to see my life being, not necessarily what's going to get me to that number. And so while I see fasting as part of, that lifestyle, whether it be a, 3, 5, 7 day fast once a month, once a quarter, whatever, because I do see the benefits of fasting, I don't see myself doing it as often. And I don't see myself, I might throw a day here or there in, or 2 days here or there in, right? But like, I don't see myself doing as kind of scheduled as I do right now. And so what I'm going to attempt to do, I'm going to try 2 rounds of it. One round to figure it out and another round to kind of get in the groove, is do a 5-9 fast. So 5 days of fasting, 9 days of eating. So that'll get me to the point where my body is in a complete digestive process, as normal as it can be. And it will also allow me to do some more things with cooking and pre-prepping. Because one of the things that I end up doing is like, okay, lasagna soup, right? I make that lasagna soup, I bring it to the office, I eat it, and then I usually end up gaining weight that day. And it's because when I make it, I really end up with like 2 portions. But I end up eating it as 1 portion, and I might leave some stuff on the table, but it's not, same thing with Brussels sprouts. Like I go to the grocery store, I buy a pound of Brussels sprouts, and then there's only 2 days that I'm actually going to eat Brussels sprouts, so then I end up eating half a pound of Brussels sprouts, which is good, don't get me wrong, but that's a lot of Brussels sprouts. And then I feel like, okay, I'm full, and then I eat something else on top of that. And so by adding in more days of eating, right, and being more moderate with how I eat, my hope and my goal with this switch is that by adding in the being active and adding in the better portion control of the food that I'm eating, I can then regulate and lose weight the way that the majority of the world does, which is by watching what you eat and, exercise. So we'll see where this goes, right? I'm going to try 2 rounds. Right now, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So tomorrow will be my last day. And like I said, I'll start Saturday. I will allow for a random fast day if I so need or feel like I need to, but I want to start relying a little more heavily on, me cooking the right amount, me eating the right amount when I go out to eat, that type of stuff, because that's what's going to get me to a holiday that I then eat the right amount on the holiday, right? And then I eat the right amount. I mean, I might still gain a little weight, but like, I'd like to be able to go on holiday and, not be like, well, I fasted for a week and a half before this. Now I'm going to eat everything while I'm here. And then I'm going to come back, step on that scale, be like, I gained 30 pounds. Now I need to fast, another 15 days. And I need to do some crazy fasting. I don't want to be that way. I want to actually learn and get to a better place with myself. And so I think this is going to be the next step in the journey, right? Is not just fasting, but fasting and better mental health and mental process, so that I get to where I want to be, whether it takes, half a year or a year more. That's what it takes, because at this point, right, I still have another 60 pounds that I want to lose if I go with the original weight loss. And so, but I want to do that the right way. I don't want to end up, not happy with myself because I pushed myself too quickly, or because I never really learned what this whole process was about, which is to eat in moderation and to be happier with the food that I eat and be happy when I actually consume food, not just consume food for the fact that I'm consuming food. So we'll see how this switch goes. I don't know until I try it.